It's Fort Media. Fort Pick Ass.
Afternoon, everybody. This is Anthony from Airsoft, and I got my battle buddies.
Saffron.
Matt.
This is Asked Amp episode 24. You just asked, and I still screwed it up. It's a question and answer show. Submit your questions down below in the doobly-doo or on Facebook. We answer them. Try to be honest. That's what we do. All right, we're game. Let's do it. Toss them up. Got this swank new E and LAK in my hand. Oh, I don't want to
Let us know how much you want your E and Ls. They are beautiful. Except we did just miss the red.
The lovely smells of cosmoline. Oh, it's from Rich. Rich Campbell.
Uh-oh.
I was listening to the episode on the way home from work. I was so tired I heard my name and I thought someone was in the back seat of my car. It legitimately freaked me out.
Take a nap, bro.
Been doing a lot of overtime with no days off. I really like that you went over joules versus FPS for HPA guns. Or HPA guns get a bad rap because of sport hobby. We don't universally use joules to chrono guns. Happy you're making it into a Pleb to Pro video. That is definitely one of the ones coming out soon. If you had unlimited funds, the right insurance, etc., where would your dream airsoft / mill sim game be held? What kind of vehicles would be in play? Land, air, sea? And what's a rough number of how many players you'd want? Always keep up the good work. Thank you, Rich.
Ooh, that's a fun question.
Mings are churning here.
There's so many things. You know what?
You know what I want? You getting ready? You ready to get your mind a little blown?
Try.
Boot everybody off the island, Key West.
That'd be interesting.
Because you could assault it by boat. You could come right down Highway 1 and just roll straight in a convoy. And then there's so many buildings on Key West. There's so many streets, so many buildings, so much foliage in everyone's yard.
That'd be a great game, though.
That would be nuts.
I think I said
we
this
can
in a video
rehash that.
before.
You could come out of the water like a goddamn Navy SEAL with some frog ears, like.
I'm going to assume that this is having the best insurance plan possible, aka
No
healthcare.
I think it means just like no consequences are ever thought.
No consequences.
No consequences. Like so, it doesn't matter. Like think about it though. Think of Key West. Like think of that.
But you can even make that a throwback game and do that. The Russians finally invaded from Cuba.
You know what? I would love to get whatever town they did that they used in Colorado for the original Red Dawn, and play it
cool.
and redo actual like Red Dawn like at that town.
Oh yeah, my brain fart finally got away. Chernobyl.
Well, yeah,
I've said that before. Yeah, I was like,
if you can't die.
That's what I meant. Healthcare.
Healthcare.
Radiation treatment after.
Yeah,
I think
that
would be
doesn't do
badass.
much.
What would you do?
I would have those dogs from that movie running around free too. You have those radiated dogs and wolves and shit.
The ones that are like 3 times the normal size.
They kill bears.
Jaw falls off.
There's Russian dudes like with the blue and white striped shirts just walking around.
Spetsnaz guys.
Yeah.
You want to play with this here?
Okay, sure. Since you got a
There's that island on Japan, that abandoned coal
Japan
mining
is an
one.
island.
Well, it's beside Japan.
The other
It's
island.
one of their other little islands that they have that isn't contested
lay
by
into
North
each
Korea.
other.
It's all like walled off and abandoned, and the buildings are falling down. It looks like
That'd be fucking cool too.
It looks like Battlefield already went through and took care of that, but
Yeah.
like I think 150 max on there because it would be no cover, just.
Yep. Player limit, I think, is one thing a lot of people don't take into account. I would really, even like something the size of Chernobyl, 300 people with really well put together organized squads and a command structure. And, you get that entire area to wander about, so, you may not run into players on the other team for a while.
Part of the fun is the hunt.
Yeah,
Not
I think
necessarily-
part of the fun is, patrolling around and trying to, hunt other people down. Not just, oh, they're over there, we're just run at each other and shoot all day.
Yeah, if you want to do colonial style airsoft, I mean, hey, to you, but I mean,
Let's
get
reenact
some,
Gettysburg.
get some ruck time out
We
there.
could go to Gettysburg and reenact it if you really want to.
No,
We're not too
Biggs
far
just
away.
was there, and he said it wasn't open that well.
It's because it's cold.
True.
He didn't sneak on any of the battlefields.
All right, I got Spartan MVG here. Thanks for answering my question. You're welcome.
That's what we do.
Everything that I asked last time got resolved before episode 22 came out. Aw. Well, I know the difference in pressure between HPA and Pro-Tame, but I think it might be cheaper to make my gun able to run on CO2 than buy a regulator. Also, the macro line I mentioned was to use an Angel Custom MP5 adapter. I already completed it and fixed the adapter on the side of my gas blowback mag, so I can use MP5 mags with it. Cool. I don't know. Okay.
Well, look at this. Look at this. Like 10 boxes of CO2, like $10 each. You buy 15 of those, you're at a regulator.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, CO2 canisters.
Yeah, you got that. You have that continued.
No, I think
cost.
maybe he means a CO2 bottle, like a full size bottle. In which case,
Where can you get those refilled at? You can't do as many places as you can.
Not
air
not
tanks.
anymore, just because CO2 is falling out of favor.
Yeah.
Because
Sorry,
it has cooldown.
paintball.
Because
Yeah.
no, not even that. It's because even in paintball, it fell out of favor because HPA is just as consistent, but it doesn't have any cooldown, so you don't have to worry about like your performance dropping because you're shooting fast. I'm going to read another one since that wasn't actually a question. Nepa Airsoft. Working at an indoor arena, I have seen people turn their hop-ups way on to try and use higher weight BBs to cheat chrono. All the refs running chrono always check joules along with FPS. When possible, we use our M4 or AK mags with 2.5 BBs to chrono, but many players come with various other type weapons with different mags, and in that instance, joules is the only way to chrono fairly no matter what BB is used. Looking forward to your joules pleb to pro video. Good.
If you run a chrono, always have them walk up with an empty mag for their weapon. You put your BBs in it.
Yeah, you
Best way to do it.
And if they don't walk up with one, you empty it.
Yeah. Pour half the mag out. Whatever.
Pour it out. Just be like, they're BBs. They're cheap.
It's a fraction of a penny of BBs. I think they'll be okay.
This is
that drink.
another
Red
one from Nepa Airsoft.
Oh.
Car ride episode. Cool beans. Looking at shotguns using green gas or CO2. Your thoughts?
I like the breacher.
Just go Tokyo Marui.
I like the Marui.
Yeah.
Well, the problem, here's the only issue I have with the Marui is that it's got those plastic parts in the slide area.
Yeah, you have to upgrade
And
it.
if you're gonna do what I do, you're gonna be like, "Whoa," and you're just gonna
If you've
vaporize
ever
it.
used
What
like a
about the GMP
GMP
ones?
The
tri-shot?
GNP ones are just spring.
Yeah.
It's a single shot spring shotgun with immaculate externals. So it's like $300. It's a sniper rifle though. It shoots like 450 with no hop, but yet it still shoots like 250 feet in a straight line. So you could literally just take one of those things,
Pump action.
put a
sniper
vert
rifle.
grip on it, and just pump action it, and just be like, poosh, and you can snipe kids with it. It's funny as hell.
X no limits X. Just to let you guys know, it depends on how you install the R-Hop if you need the whole gun to do the install. The currently most utilized method essentially revolves around installing it in such a way that the protrusion into the barrel is negligible, removing the need to tune it. This is how the pre-R-Hop barrels are made and why they work without needing the parent gun.
It still took longer than a flat hop.
That's true.
Master
You had to
Race,
watch the video. You had to contest our argument.
Was that
And
a
you had to
question?
buy
That
a
wasn't a
pre-R hop.
question.
Not to
Getting
be,
a lot of
not to be a
statements.
total dick about it,
That's
but
statement.
I
That's a
don't
big one.
like.
okay, we understand the fence is high. There's that constant war going on.
Well, my thing is like, first of all, like, just because someone uses something different, it's not an attack on what you use or what you like.
Mm-hmm.
And just because they disagree with you doesn't mean you need to get excited. Me personally, I don't see the benefit in running it. I don't.
Well,
And now I know
what's-
that I've seen some shoot really well.
Yeah.
But as working here, almost all of our hop-up and feeding issue problems that we get in here from customers are because of poorly installed R-hops. That's what it
I
is.
saw something called a G hop the other day.
Well,
It's
it's just
basically a
different.
hop for every letter.
It's just different size patches and stuff.
It's a Z hop.
It's the
a
same.
G
It's the
hop,
same thing as an
Y
R-hop.
hop, an X hop. I'm sure those are things.
Yeah.
Austin Gyre? I'm sorry.
I'm
bad at
sorry.
this.
We're bad at this.
Hey guys, I have an Elite Force M4 CQB that he put a 15-inch barrel on. Green bucking, he's shooting 2.5s, getting good range and accuracy, but he's only shooting about 210 FPS. The field he frequents has a max of 350 with 2s. Is 210 a good limit for that? Or do you think it's safe to push it up a bit? Thanks, love the show, and when I come to PA to see my girlfriend, I'll bring y'all cookies. Who do I
Oh,
ask
yes.
for to make sure you get them?
chocolate chips. And then make sure you ask for Anthony or Matt
Or Saff.
or Saffron.
Or if you come in, just make sure you say they go downstairs first.
We have some pirates who live upstairs, and they just destroy everything.
FPS-wise,
It depends on how big your field is, really.
if you're at a CQB field, because I'm assuming with 350 you're at a pretty tight place. 210, if you're
getting the range and accuracy you want,
Good gun to have an example in here. This has the Koba in it,
a Koba twist.
and this shoots about 200 to 210 as well.
yeah, he keeps it very low, but they fly.
They don't get there very fast, but that's essentially what FPS does in the AEG. So if you're getting the range and the accuracy you want, you can bump it up a little bit. But if it's getting there and they're dead on, don't really have to tinker with it. Don't tinker with it until it really breaks.
Yeah, if you set it up and you're having no issues with it, I'd leave it that way. Because personally, just as a rule of thumb for myself, especially with the shop, I always run my gun low for whatever the field limit is, because I want to give no one any excuse to even consider me, over FPS.
I love it. Like,
yeah, but if you have a good hop up and barrel assembly, you don't need the FPS because your rounds will fly. So I mean, I think it helps you make you a better player then too, because you have to work to get in good positions. So I think you're good.
As long as you're shooting the distance and accuracy that you want, there's no need.
Yeah, if you're happy with it.
If you're happy with it, just roll with it.
Yeah, you might
play with it until it breaks.
You might be able to eke some additional FPS by checking your O-rings on there. Maybe that might be losing some compression somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, you just check.
It won't be much, but it could be a little bit.
Depending on what setup you're running AEG, you probably just run it and see what happens.
Yeah.
Army Boss Bird Hunter. What size of O-rings do you guys use on your barrel to space it, and where could I get them? Well, we sell them on our website.
It's like $2-3 for a 10-pack.
Yeah, you get like 10 of them for like $2 or $3 or something like that. But
they're like that size.
But I forget. I once asked what size they were, because a guy asked me on the internet what size they were, and I told him what I was told, and then he said that those were 3 times the size of his barrel. So whatever the name is, I think I'm wrong. So
where we get them?
He got the wrong size.
I don't know.
Come on, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Well, it might change between different manufacturers. The guys that we get ours from are
Yeah,
we have them on our site if you just want to buy them through there. Okay, it comes in a pack of 10, so unless you're running a ridiculous gun like an AK or something that's going to need a lot of them, if you're running just an M4, you're only going to need like 2, maybe 3.
Robbie's had to take one and shape it in half to shim a barrel,
That's
so
fine.
sometimes you may not even need a full one. So
yeah, you'll be fine.
So we're going from Complex Airsoft, asterisk not a question. Love the Q&As for not only the host personalities, but also the length. Any one of you or anyone there looking for another source of content, I am starting up a channel and would love for you guys to check it out. So, hello, I'm Christian, a.k.a. Impulse. I'm a 15-year-old guy with a passion for the sport of airsoft.
I'm agnostic. What?
I hope to bring content in a new way, bringing you tips, tricks, reviews, Q&As, and eventually gameplay. If any of this sounds remotely interesting, hit the subscribe button as well, or as we begin to shape Complex Airsoft.
I
free
would
plug.
I love the fact that we are slowly now starting to get enough traction on our videos that now we have little hangers on. It happens on our Instagram too.
Yeah.
I fucking love it. That means I'm doing my job.
You know what?
That means they're doing the job by watching too.
I hope you get a subscription from this. I hope you do.
Some people might check it out. Some people might actually really like us and say that's not.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah. More power to you, though. Good luck.
Good luck. It's hard.
It's tough.
Oh, that's a ridiculous hashtag.
Oh wow, you got a whole wall of hashtags on there.
The hashtags, come on, guys. God damn it. Talon speak. Hey, Amp, love the vids. Thank you. Boop. I have a Polar Star and feel like I'm not getting the performance I should. What are some things I could troubleshoot besides the straightforward thongs?
Ooh.
Thanks. I'm just gonna say that it's a hashtag that has a lot of 8s and oppers in it. So yeah,
operating in an operational operationally while being operator and looking operator operationally. Hashtag operate.
You can take that one. That gave me a headache.
I can't even remember what the question was now.
Troubleshoot. All right, so we're gonna start from.
Can't we just link him the video?
this is my fusion engine right here in this sexy Car 15 style body. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start this way and we're gonna work our way this way. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna check to make sure that your hop up is put together correctly. A lot of people actually do this. They actually put their barrels and their hop ups together incorrectly. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take it apart, take a look at it, make sure it's all put together correctly, make sure your nub's in the right place, make sure your bucking's in there. I've seen guys put the bucking in with no nub. I've seen guys just do that. Secondly, what you're going to make sure you're going to do is you're going to make sure that your hop up is firmly pressed up against the front face of your fusion engine. If there's any wiggle or play or anything like that, you're not going to get a good air seal and you're going to lose performance. Way to fix that is from the previous question where that gentleman was asking about the barrel O-rings. What we do is we don't run hop-up springs on the front of our hop-ups or the bars or any of that crap. What we do is rip all that crap out and we use rubber O-rings that we slide over our inner barrel in front of our hop-up. And then that's what pushes back our hop-up against our fusion engines. And that's what fixes a lot of feeding issues. That creates a lot of air seal issues, gets fixed. It's just generally, it's a very smart thing to do. Next thing you're going to do. Okay, so now we're working at the fusion engine. What you're going to do is you're going to take it apart. Plenty of guides on how to take apart the fusion engine all over the internet. Basically, you're going to take it apart and you're going to make sure that everything's lubricated correctly. You're going to make sure all your fittings are pressed together completely. You're going to go through all that. And then the last thing you're going to do is you're going to go to your settings and you're going to take all your settings on your FCU. If they're not stock, reset them to stock. What I suggest, especially like me, I run personally pretty much semi-auto only because almost all the games I go to, Rifleman, are at semi-auto. So what I like to do is I like to run my DN pretty high to make sure that my mags feed. My DP setting, which is my dwell for my poppet, I like to keep that at around like 12 to 15, somewhere in there, just to make sure I'm consistent shot to shot. And then turn your lipo balance on to make sure that you don't burn out your lipos. And then that's it. That's basically all you got to mess with, especially if you shoot semi-auto only. Mm-hmm. It's just those settings. You might need to mess with your DR, which is your return nozzle. You might need to mess with that a little bit to make sure that you're helping with your feeding issues. But outside of that, that's what you got to do. That should account for most issues with the fusion. And check your lubrication, check your hop up. If you're having check your barrel.
If you're having really bad issues, maybe your fusion engine isn't lined up in the receiver well.
Yep,
possibly.
That would be probably the last thing to do is to make sure that.
Yep.
But besides, if you're going to take apart your fusion engine anyways to check for lubrication, you've already pulled it mostly out of the body anyways. You might as well just finish and then just completely reinstall it.
Check your poppet nozzles for any debris.
Yep, dirt relube. Yep, dirt relube. That's it. Fat milsim.
Ooh.
Do you fat milsim?
What's that mean?
I have no clue. What is the gun in front of you all? What was the one that was up in front last episode?
That was the Mod 0.
That was the Mod
Was
0.
that yours?
That's a VFC Mark 18 Mod 0. Opinions on pressure switch on the top rail. Would it be easier to trigger with both hands when switching grips? That is how pretty much all of us run our pressure switches. Because it's a little. I can't run it on my Car 15 style gun that way just because it doesn't have a rail up top. But think of it like this: if you're shooting right-handed, if it's on top, if you're shooting left-handed and it's on top, we're just gonna theory.
Reload.
We're gonna theory craft for a second. So, if you're shooting right-handed and you've got an appropriate grip on your gun, it's not about making a C-clamp. It's about being comfortable. So if you're holding your gun like this, if you're holding it like this, if you're going thumb over, good place to put your pressure pad is going to be up top. And the reason is so that it's always going to be in the same spot. So then if you have to change shoulders, it's still in the same spot. You can still find it. That's a big deal. Consistency is a big deal when you're trying to learn how to manipulate a weapon. As long as everything's in the same spot every single time, on all of your setups, it'll make you faster at actuating them. There's a reason why guys like Travis Haley and Casa and all that, even if they don't run things the same as each other, all their guns are built the same for them. It's consistency. So I run it up top because I find that it's easier to find the pressure pad. It's always in the same spot, and I can actuate it with both hands. So I like it. Do you like it like that?
I love it. That's actually helped me to shoot left-handed a lot more because my main thing was left-handed it was always, well, I can't use my flashlight or I can't use some tool that's on my weapon. So once I finally did it the right way, I was able to shoot left-handed a lot more, and then I actually just started shooting left-handed to get better at it, so it helped a lot with that too. So yeah, I love it up top.
Up top allows you to...
I actually run mine different, so...
Yeah.
I run dual switches, but I have it set up for a specific way. So, it's an effective way, like they've explained. So ultimately, make it what's comfortable for you.
Yeah, make it what's comfortable for you, and then make sure that it's consistent on every single one of your platforms. That way, you learn muscle memory and you do it the same every time, even if you don't like it on top. It's just thought.
Giggity.
Prototype.
Prototype.
Polar Star IGL. I'm gonna ruin this.
I don't know if I want to read this name. This is offensive.
What is it?
Lawson is behind you. Die.
No.
Who? What's that from?
I'm pretty sure that's a scar.
That's Zach Bruce.
I have the same gun as Anthony, except I have the rails, not MP5 grip.
Oh, he's talking about.
Yeah, it's over there.
Somewhere.
The amoeba force.
So we're retired.
I've
Should I
retired.
SMP or P-Star, and what hop up and barrel, and
Either.
have fun doing this build in early
Any?
April because I'm bringing it to you guys.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. Either one. They both work.
Yeah. Really?
The SMP is more dependent on barrel volume than the Polar Star is because the Polar Star has up nozzles.
Mm-hmm.
So with the SMP, you're going to have to get a longer barrel if you want to shoot at a higher FPS. So I guess if barrel length doesn't matter to you, whatever. I had a Promi 185 barrel with a Pro-Win hop-up, a Promi purple bucking, and then that was it. And I was shooting 250 feet consistently. 185 millimeter barrel is only this long, by the way. And I was shooting consistently 250 feet, man-sized target.
Eric was shooting that same grouping, and he had the 45.
He has a
barrel.
PDI. He
Yeah.
has a PDI barrel that's this long. He has a 140
That's
millimeter
pistol,
barrel.
right?
That is a
Yeah, it's a
1911. That's a 1911 barrel.
Yep.
It is.
It's all about how you tune it.
It is an amoeba. Yep.
You hijacked me. Want to read another one? Hey, it's Gerardo Estrada.
Right
We
there.
didn't butcher it that much this time.
Yeah, that one's not a hard one. I don't know why you guys messed that one up.
That wasn't me. That was him.
I'm from West Virginia.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it does. I'm poorly educated.
Okay.
What's up,
The
you
American
guys?
story.
More of an opinion, but what would you prefer? P-Star 416, M27, Masada, Scar L, or Tavor? P.S. Soon to be my new build. I can't decide. Keep up the amazing videos. Haven't missed a single one. #Pew Problems. Hey,
What
thanks
do
for
you
watching.
think?
Me? Masada's going to be a pain. Where are you going to get that? I mean,
Bingo.
well, bingo.
Unless you-
but
unless you-
literally, where are you actually going to get the physical Masada unless you get the A and K, which is kind of...
Yeah.
Tavor, that's...
Offset nozzle for the F1, but the F1 isn't out yet, and neither is the offset
I
nozzle.
believe those are coming soon. Scar L's are generally pretty cool if you're into something that big. Those are nice. 416. Everyone's got one.
Everyone has a 416.
We see them going used all the time now.
Evan.
Yeah, Evan.
What?
M27. They're all right.
416, but bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long,
I
you
get a
can
scar.
just do a
Just
scar.
like scars.
I would say the Scar.
I
wanted to
get
build
a scar
phone.
heavy, but a short. I don't. Actually, this basically would be my ideal scar. Because Zach Bruce is awesome and he gets awesome things, and I'm jealous of him.
Extended rail.
PWS. Yeah.
Scar
Short dot.
heavy. Short dot. AAC can.
Coming into production again. Thanks, PTS.
AFG.
Woo!
Yeah, get rid of that.
AFG.
Yeah, go with the scar. Those are cool.
They all stuck together. Vinny457. Hi guys, I wanted to know if you could install a Polar Star SMP or SMP into my G&G F2000, if possible.
Let's just put it this way. People have tried. Mingo has done it. I don't think he'll do them anymore.
Well,
Whatever.
what would it cost? Also, which would you suggest? I play a lot of outdoor areas and indoors. Well, you play everywhere. Looking for adjustable FPS with it. Thanks.
Well,
That's
either
rough.
engine would work, but I'm going to be real honest with
If
you.
If Rudy doesn't want to,
I don't think he does them anymore. I really don't.
you'd have to
And if
ask
he
for
does
it.
do them, I think he does them in like really limited runs where he's already built them and put them together, and then you buy the whole thing.
Unless those new SMP P90 drop-in kits would replace everything in there. But
Well, it's
I don't know. Ugh, those
I don't
scare
know.
me.
You gotta
A
really love
G&G
that gun
okay,
to want to spend that kind of
a
money on it.
G&G has, well, it's an F2000, which means it has a dual stage trigger because it's a bullpup.
Oh, yeah. You can actually get on his website. He has the blowout of them, like the full everything. You can
You
kind
can
of
do it yourself, yeah. He shows everybody how he does it. It's just a matter of how much do you want to spend to
how
do
much
it.
time and effort do you have?
Us personally, we cannot fabricate those parts that he does. So
Yeah,
you would have
he has
to
a 3D
ultimately
printer and
contact
CNC machining and stuff
He's
like that.
really good at it.
And he's really good at it, so we just don't have the ability to do that. Awesome Noob 26. Join the Airsoft Burgatory on Facebook. Hualahu Hanbar. Okay, so here's the thing. I was in Burgatory and I got banned from Burgatory, so that happened.
Well, he got me in for like a week. Thanks for that. And then apparently it went down.
I don't know what
I'm not
happened.
in it anymore, so whatever. It's Airsoft the internet. It's a cancer, as you told me.
It is. It's a cancer.
It's a cancer.
I was in Purgatory when it first started, and I never posted. I just kind of lived in it, and they banned me because I never posted hentai porn and called people horrible names. So apparently they just banned me. So I got banned from Purgatory.
Burgatory. You just said Burgatory.
Yeah,
you
you
said
said
Burger
Burgatory.
Night.
I do want to go to Purgatory actually.
If you've never heard of Burgatory, come to Pittsburgh. You're missing out.
Take us with you.
No, we'll take you with us. Well, yeah, whatever.
Same difference.
You
You
guys-
probably won't know where to go. We'll drive.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Rich. We're not going to Permani Brothers. We're going to Burgatory.
Sorry,
Permani?
Permanis.
Okay, here's the thing.
Come on.
Permani Brothers is famous for whatever. It's garbage. Don't no.
It's a sandwich with fries on it.
It's not
That's
that.
it.
And
Guys,
coleslaw.
it's just been on like Food Network and all this stuff, dude. They're gonna crush us.
Oh, we'll take them to that hot dog place on 51.
Garbage whistle stop hot dog place.
87-cent hot dogs that are amazing.
Do you have time for another one?
Yeah, pull a short one.
You had Purgatory questions.
You pull one. You get. Oh, God damn it.
Sal Getty. Hey guys, I've been recently upgrading my gear and was thinking about getting a new gun. Right now I have a G&G combat machine. I really like the M4 look and I also would like to stay under $250. Any recommendations from M4 AEG under $250? Thanks and keep the great builds. G&G is getting ready to release a new intermediate series of guns.
Very nice.
We're getting ready to release a video on that probably around Tuesday.
Yeah, by the time you watch this, it'll be out the following week. Yeah, probably Monday or Tuesday.
Probably this coming.
So after this weekend when you watch
Basically
this.
the next video. So this video and then the next one is going to show those off. And that's all like under $300 for a 416.
Yeah.
Oh, really cool 416 too.
Yeah, it's got
Oh,
like
you guys are gonna like
it's
this.
nice.
it's super cool.
I hope they're excited about it as we are, because a lot of people do snub up at G&Gs, and they're
like
good
them.
guns. They
They
hold
are.
up. They do what you need them to do, as long as you just take care of them.
And another thing you could do is if you really do like your combat machine the way you have it put together, you could just
Upgrade it.
put a new barrel, a new hop up in it.
If you don't
Just-
have that,
if you want to do that.
If you want
maybe a
to
different rail. If you want to put
Yeah,
a metal
or a new
rail.
rail, yeah.
slap a motor in it, good to go.
Yeah, if you want to put a GMP 120 or something in there. Or,
Yeah.
You know, there's really not much you need to do that gearbox. That gearbox is designed to chug along.
Yeah, as long
Yeah.
as you don't mess with it too much, it'll just keep.
Deans, go Deans on your batteries and
Yeah.
wiring.
All right, 5-minute frenzy. We're doing it. Start me. Jacob Diego. Hey, Amp, love your vids, and I was thinking about HPAing my pistol. I want that dick butt patch. TacticalDistributors.com has the dick butt
I
patch.
feel so bad if you forgot to write patch there. I want that dick butt.
I want that dick butt. Jake Hill. Jules. Thank you. Nest9. I like the quality of the video, and I'm currently sending y'all my gun so you can install a Polar Star in it. But you should lose the helmets and chest rigs. Well, when we record on Tactical Tuesday, you got to wear tactical gear. It's part of Tactical Tuesday. Why you hating on Tactical Cameron D? I love neon green BBs. My friend had a few King Arms light green bios, and they work just like tracers indoors. If you make them, I will buy. Well, we'll see what happens. I just
Pull up the
Right.
sweatshop.
get the Chineses on it.
God damn it, Doc.
God damn it, Doug. Awesome Noob 26. What is that camouflage thingy stuff on Matt's Team Wendy helmet? That is a hilarious thing that we decided to do. It's basically just camo netting that you get from the Army surplus store. Cut it in the shape of the helmet, stick it on. That's it. Ragnar. Spartan Airsoft. Amp, do you think they will make a better, more realistic AUG A3? Probably not, because there's not a lot of demand for an AUG.
Yeah.
It's just not. I'm
John
sorry,
Cena,
man.
That's about it.
Like, M4s and AKs, that's all anybody wants right now. Ohio Airsoft, since when did this cheeser get a Team Wendy X film? Matt, hashtag no love for you, hashtag no more model status. Well,
You can be mad jelly. I don't care.
that's a real Team Wendy, too. That ain't no repro.
Man, you peanut butter and jealous. I can see it on Saturday.
No. X no space L1M1TZX.
I think
Okay.
that's limits.
Joules are a measure of energy or work, not force. Force is newtons. You know what? Here's the thing. I understand that, but when you're speaking to lay people, you can't use vocabulary they don't understand. And to average lay people, force and power are interchangeable. So sorry that I'm
using the word lay people.
Yeah, lay people. That's the real term.
There goes the
You just
viewership.
call her.
Sorry. But you know what? I'm not going to speak above people because it makes me an asshole. I'm not going to do it. I'll save that for the pleb to pro. Jonah Crowell, what red dot site do you suggest? Thanks. Go Airsoft. Depends on your price range, really. I would rather you not buy Emerson.
Primary arms.
You could do the primary arms. You could go with NC Star. You could go with Sightmark. Make sure you protect it with Lexan so you don't get it broken.
Your
You
boss
don't want
doesn't
to.
shoot it out.
You don't want to get it destroyed.
Meow.
Steamed Rice 123. When I play Trouble in Terrorist Town, I do what I want, even if I'm innocent. I like blaming other people or making people suspicious of me. Because you're a troll, sir, and I love you.
You're evil.
Squirtle Squad for life. Awesome Noob 26. Where can I get a replica XPS 3?
EOTech.
EOTech?
China.
China. Good luck getting it in, though, because of the shipping.
EOTechs are basically banned.
Basically banned.
Or replicas.
Replica ones, yeah. Ricky Retardo. Anthony and Matt, what mag pouches are on the front of your plate carriers? Those are Patrol Incident Gear bomber mag pouches, or pig bomber mag pouches. I wholeheartedly, they're made out of all webbing material, super tough, I like them.
I rough them.
Ma Deuce, I'm looking for an affordable bright tack light. I want to turn night into day. I'm okay running off a car battery if needed. Any recommendations?
What's that Surefire one?
Phoenix, primary arms, he's looking for cheap, so Phoenix or primary arms would be my go-to brands.
He wants a car battery.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's that, like 3,000 lumens?
Well, they have a 33,000 lumen
Yeah,
Surefire.
just go that.
I mean, if you're a 50 cal, you might as well, right?
Yeah, Modus.
Albinsonator. Oh, Jesus. What's going on in Michigan this May? I just moved there. I have no clue, dude.
Grayling is the 15th through the 17th, something like that.
Something.
Yeah.
Nuclear Airsoft. Dear Amp, will you ever come to Iowa to play Airsoft? It's a pretty lame question considering we only have one field because there's not a big community here. If we ever are going on a NADOP and we're swinging through the area, we'll post it up on Facebook. That way, maybe
You can shoot at us as we drive through.
Yeah. Rabbit Gaming. Dear Amped, I was wondering what is a good pack for an HPA tank that also is mounted to Molly. Also, what kind of packs do you use when you are using a P-Star S&P? We use Plat Attack Echo packs. Almost all of us do. We also use First Spear backpacks. We use HSGI Sure Grip backpacks. We use Ares Armor Combat 12 packs, and we use Pantact MBSS packs. That's what all of us use. So that's literally what everybody in the shop uses. Like one of those ones. Waffleman Media, do you know of any airsoft companies making an MPX? I played the Battlefield Hardline beta, and now I really want one. The MPX is SIG's answer to the MP5, and no one is making an airsoft version of that I know of. Benjamin Glazinski, second question. Favorite M4 mags, new K120s or SOCOM, etc.? I use a combination of Mag brand, Elite Force, and K120s with Mag brand springs in it. I just generally use whatever I can get my hands on. I don't really care. As long as it feeds.
3, 2, 1.
Not bad. There's only 3 left. That's because you guys were harping on me for saying the word lay people. Lay people's not a fucking slight, asshole.
Well, that was.
No, me calling you an asshole is a slight.
You big meanie?
Jesus. Fucking sensitive Sally's over here. I'm a lay person.
I don't have the
Be
feels right
nice.
now. I'm good. I don't have the feels. I'm good.
Be nice.
He's just sensitive because I made fun of him and the fact that his girlfriend buys all his clothes for him now.
I don't have to buy them.
He's got that sugar mama status.
Makes a lot more money than
She
I
makes
do.
a lot more money than he does.
It's embarrassing.
We'll save these last 3 for the next time we do that. Thomas Schaefer. Whose scar and what model is it on the wall behind Matt's head? We'll wait for that for a second. Also, when you guys are going to be back down here in Springfield, having the Humvee for Woodland would be a blast. P.S. Love the show and keep it up. Hashtag it's too friggin' cold for gas blowback. I would agree. It's way too friggin' cold. HPA, bro.
It's Ohio, man.
This scar right here and that scar, I don't think it's in the frame, but those are both VFC Scar Heavies. That's a Scar Heavy SSR. That is a Scar Heavy CQC with a Mad Bull PWS SRX rail extension. That one has a Fusion engine installed in it and is modified to run a Pro Win hop-up. This one is going to be as well, but that one's still an AEG. Both of those are VFC Scar Ls. That's the Scar L or Scar Heavy to me. That's like the only one that's worth it.
Yeah, those are all Zach Bruce's, one of the guys that works here.
Yeah, Zach Bruce, one of the guys that works here.
He's got a thing for scars, and he finds them all
over the internet for cheap.
That guy can hunt a deal.
And then, if we can get the Humvee to roll down there, I'll bring it. I enjoyed the shit out of driving it the one year and just trouncing on stuff. It was fun. I was just drive around all day.
The next, almost for sure, would probably not be till Blind Fury. So we don't hit up Hidden Springs that much.
No, it's just far enough away to where it's like a whole day trip just to get there.
Yeah, that thing doesn't go very fast.
Yeah,
not at all. No.
All right, swinging in another Benjamin Glashinsky. It's cool for destroying my name.
We butcher it every
single time, too.
Glachinsky.
I don't fucking know, man.
Change it to suit our purposes.
I'm bad. Just leave me.
Not the first time or the last. Call sign is Glitch. So
Glitch. We'll call you. Just write Glitch from now on.
Yeah.
Just say Glitch.
Anyways,
that way we just don't fuck it up.
Is there a loss in performance or reliability in running a Daytona gun compared to other HPA guns, such as a Polar Star? No.
Not really, no. Most HPA powered guns with the right hop-up setups, and they're broken in completely, they all shoot pretty well. They all shoot between the 200-foot and 300-foot mark in some area in the middle. Towards the lower end of the spectrum, you're going to see unmodified fusion engines and SMPs and stuff like that, and like a bare bones unfixed Tippmann. In the middle, you're going to find your Daytona guns and Tippmanns that have been modified and ran through their paces. Towards the top end, you'll find some other Daytona guns as well as completely tuned Polar Stars and SMPs. So there's no real loss in performance between one. Here's the thing, like compared to like your average AEG, like your average poor guy that's just going to walk out on the field, with any one of those guns, you're going to outshoot them in one form or another. Either you're going to be more consistent shot to shot, so you're going to shoot, even if you don't shoot far, you're going to shoot in the same circle, like every time, or your trigger response is going to be faster, or your delay between shots is going to be faster, or you're just going to outrange them. So in some way, shape, or form, you're going to outperform somebody somewhere. Mm-hmm. So I would like to get a Daytona gun. They're just way too expensive for me right now.
Not that we don't love you AEG guys.
No, we do. You can build it. I've seen AEGs outshoot my Polar Star. Those dudes put money into them, though.
Yeah, you gotta know what you're doing.
They put a lot of time in it.
Harry Witten. What's up, guys? Thanks for answering my question about the difference between HPA and AEG chronoing. You're welcome.
That's a very important question to ask. I'm not afraid to answer that one. Mm-hmm. Gold star for that.
Hopefully you listened. Yeah, you did. I'm wondering if you can discuss methods for shimming fusion engines and SMP's alignment solutions. How much does a poorly aligned system affect performance?
Destroys it.
Yeah.
It wrecks it.
Rub your nozzle,
destroys your nozzles. I've seen fusion engines with plastic hop-ups just pound them into pieces.
Shattered. Shoot buckings, like just suck them back in.
Just vaporize buckings. So yeah.
Now that's barrel shims, and then watch our V2 install.
The Gen 3 fusion engine for the V2 has fixed a lot of alignment issues, because I have a Gen 2 in here, and this is a GMP body. They used to not play well with GMP bodies at all. My fusion engine has a solution for that. In older fusion engines, what we used to do is at the shop, because I bought this as a customer, so they did this for me. They used to take a drill a hole in the back of the fusion engine and not pierce the cylinder or anything, but just drill a little bit into the material, and then they would thread that hole and then put a grub screw in there. And then what that would do is basically push back against the body so it would straighten the fusion engine out and keep it from tilting backwards or too far forwards. Another way to combat alignment issues is to watch the install video and seriously just, when you install it, install parts in a certain way and go in a certain order. The biggest issue that I see a lot of people do is with an M4 install, they always do for some reason people like to do the buffer tube first, and that just pulls everything back. Mm-hmm. So if you start with the body pin and then the Flora pin, and then go to the mag release, and then do the pistol grip, and then do the stock tube. If you go in that order, you're going to solve a lot of your alignment issues from the word go. Mm-hmm. If you do have problems with it, I suggest either getting a Dremel and trimming down parts of your body to make your fusion engine fit on the inside, or making shims out of pieces of metal or pieces of plastic in a Dremel, like a piece of Lexan, cut it to shape, shave it with the shaving bit down to the right height, and then installing that in between areas of your fusion engine and your body to make sure that it's all aligned correctly. But you have to have it aligned. If you don't align it correctly, you're probably going to perform at maybe a quarter what you could.
Yeah.
You're just asking for problems.
$500 wall banger.
Yeah, that's it. Whose turn is it to answer a question now?
Yours.
Mine. Ah.
You answered my question, so. Go.
Well, you know.
Anthony answers all.
I just.
Yeah, he does.
Sorry, I just know what I'm talking about.
Not mad at it.
T-Rex 909 Airsoft. Seems like all my questions get on your videos. Grr. Well, we can stop talking to you if you want.
I'll stop printing them.
I'll stop printing them if you want. I figured you liked it.
Strike it from the records.
I ain't mad at it.
How about you let me do a review of one of your products?
They hate us because they.
Well, that is after my Enola Gay review. Love the show. You guys are awesome. See you at the self-plug. That's okay though. See you at the next big op. I wouldn't. If you want to do a review of something, just I don't care.
Buy whatever you want, review it.
Yeah, buy what you want, make a video of it.
Be honest,
and then you can keep it.
That's what I want you to do. Is I want you, if someone's going to review something that we make, I want them to be completely honest about it. Don't bullshit me, because then I'll know what sucks about it and I can fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Right.
Just be nice.
Do it. Just let us know. We're cool. We're big guys here. We can take the criticism.
Sometimes.
I'm not going to be all sensitive.
Jacob Diego.
Putting holes in walls.
It seems like every time Anthony reads
Aw.
my question, he
just
gets
scared.
mad. My second
No, I don't get mad.
doesn't put any holes in walls.
I don't put holes in walls when people put chai seeds in my drink.
It's not my fault they didn't put the doorstop on the fucking stud. So let's move on like adults.
Hulkamania over here.
Let's move on like adults. Let's move on.
My second question is: I am thinking about getting a Mad Bull
not
Troy
even related
rails.
to me.
Are they a good purchase? Mad Bull rails across the board are very solid rails. I mean, that's why they're the industry standard.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's how they got the Daniel Defense contract.
They got almost every
Yeah.
licensing for rails.
So, get whatever style you like. Troy rails.
I like Troy rails.
Yeah.
The little squiddy things on them are hilarious.
Yeah. The squiggly things.
I love the little squiddy grip things. I think those things are hilarious. I love those.
Oh, those little
Circles.
plug-in things. Yeah, those
I
are
love
so weird looking.
I love them. I think they're so dumb, but I love them.
Max Broadstreet, what are your guys' thoughts on the LM4 and thoughts on the GMP Magpul WOC?
I think that the GMP is prettier externally.
Mm-hmm.
I think that there is a lot more aftermarket parts for the GMP style guns. The walks, they're basically WAs, the Western Arms. So you can eventually get one of those to shoot amazing, but I think out of the box, your cost is going to be better spent with the LM4 because the LM4 performs great out of the box and you don't really have to do anything to it.
US-based warranty.
Yeah.
Yeah, the LM4
and has a
it
superior
has like a
warranty.
500 round break-in roughly.
Yeah.
We had a buddy of ours. He broke his in, and the only downfall I think with gas blowbacks is mag cost and cold weather.
Mag cost and cold.
Yeah. Other than that, they're a blast.
They're so fun.
Yeah.
That's why I like guns like Daytona guns and Tippmans that fit in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Where did the Tippman go?
Tippman's over here.
Oh, just
Does
laying
somebody
down.
need the Tipman of truth?
I've got the AK of honesty.
The AK of Honesty, the Tippman of Truth, and
I don't have a kosher Mark 18.
The Mark 18. The Mark 18. The Mark 18 of Jimmer Rustling. This is a statement, so whatever.
that was seriously a page from like 2007, though.
It's cancer. Just let it go.
I might have to post that.
You can't. It's like 7 years old. You can't like.
The contract expired in 2010, so it's 5 years that we're
Oh
on
my
it.
god.
Anyways, moving on.
Moving on.
Advanced Airsoft Honolulu.
Let me see this little guy.
That about turned into a straw.
Yeah, almost.
Since the Daytona gun question seems pretty popular lately, check out the Facebook Daytona Gun Airsoft group. Tony Rizzo's the
Smart.
moderator.
Yeah,
of
Tony
the group.
Rizzo's the guy
Yeah.
who builds those.
He makes them. We
he's
talked to him.
I bumped into him a couple of times, like on the internet, not in person.
Yeah. Best source for info on the product. He also drops supply availability and new products first on the Facebook group. Well, that's good.
That's actually really
He'll
smart.
update you guys. So.
That's a good thing. That's really nice to do for you. That was really nice.
You should say thank you to him if you want.
Well, I mean, I'm not buying one, so
I'm not
but
gonna
all those
buy one.
guys who want one, that was a great resource there. That was
Yeah.
nice.
Somebody's burning something or I have a brain tumor.
I think we're all in there.
Cookies.
Pizza.
BH2 Milsim. Hey guys, love your videos. I hate to do this, but I remember when you were talking about how you guys really like Tokyo Marui high cycle guns, and I have one I'm trying to sell. It's a high cycle MP5A5. If you want it or have any questions at all, I would be more than happy to answer them. My email is bh2milsim@gmail.com.
Don't be upset at us if you get spam on that email.
I am not going to buy your Tokyo Marui MP5 high cycle.
But if you'd like to gift it to us,
They are pretty cool, though. I would not suggest posting your email on a public internet site. Just as I guess it's too late. I guess if his inbox hasn't been inundated with bullcrap yet, then people are way nicer than what I remember. Like,
hopefully your spam folder's got its shit together.
Like,
remember geotagging people? I relive.
You might get meat spun via email.
David,
Sorry, just go.
there, we can go really far down that road.
that's a rabbit hole I don't want to go down.
I've seen enough. David Tyler, Anthony, could you do a quick overview of your plate carrier? Hashtag cream-filled bananas.
Grab it.
I'm getting there. I'm an
Grab
old
it.
man. I'm an old man. Shut up.
That's what happens when you get a lady friend.
I'm so old.
Let's take
Coming in.
Let's take
Coming in.
Let's take the card 15. Let's take the card 15 off the stand so people can.
That.
We are drinking the Kool-Aid.
We're drinking the Kool-Aid.
It's called Red Drink.
It's actually cool.
It's actually Kool-Aid.
All right. This guys, in its all discombobulated form.
You've been waiting.
Should
for
we
this.
just spread it out?
Oh, have I been waiting
Yeah,
for it?
you have. You're like, oh, I get to describe my vest.
Oh,
He has 2 loadout videos.
Would you quit being such a
Yeah, I'll
fucking
link those. I'm gonna
sad-
link those videos and cut
sad
this
Sally?
question out. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
cut
can
this
if you
question
want.
out.
This is a Ranger Green Mayflower APC. They usually retail around $250. I picked mine up used. They have elastic built into the rear of the cummerbund, which is really nice. And it's Velcroed in, so you can adjust it. This is a medium-sized plate with a medium cummerbund. I have HSGI Sure Grip shoulder pads on there because the stock shoulder pads that come on the APC are garbage. They're garbage. Awesome things about the Mayflower APC. It comes with vertically stitched MOLLE, as well as Fast Tech vertical buckles. So you can mount chest rigs directly to this, which is super sweet. All you'd have to do then is buy the Swift Clip system that belts onto the cummerbund, and you're good to go. It comes with built-in admin pouches right here, which are super nice. You get 2 of them, one that's Velcroed and one that's open. On the back, there is no carry handle or drag handle of any kind. So there's
Don't get
that.
shot.
Then, obviously, the cummerbund is elastic in the back, built in, so it stretches, but it's also MOLLE, so you can do stuff there. And it has built-in pockets for side armor, if that's what you want to run in there. On my plate carrier for pouches, I have the Patrol Incident Gear Bomber Magazine pouches, or BMP pouches. They're made of they are all webbing material, which means they're super tough, but yet light. The good thing about these mag pouches is they have even though they're closed top, they have a double cell. So if you pull one mag, the other mag isn't just going to flop around in there, which is super nice. On this side of my cummerbund, I have an HSGI mag pouch, closed top. I prefer closed top mag pouches for most of my mags because
You lose things.
I'm from OG military like stuff, and dirt and debris and open top mag pouches, you just lose stuff or ruin it. So closed top mag pouches protect your mags, and they protect you from dirt and debris and from losing shit. It's very important. So anyways, this is an HSGI mag pouch. Same thing as the big pouches, has an internal cell. So you can run one mag and then the other cell holds the other mag, and if you pull one, it doesn't flop around. I use it for dead rags and stuff like that. I have a GP pouch right here. This is for basically like if you go to an American Milsim or a Milsim West or a Black Sheep or any kind of those events where you have to carry your own bandages for your first aiding. I keep those in here. On this side, I have a Blue Force Gear medium horizontal GP. This has got everything, vertical, whatever, same difference. Speed loaders, apparently have downs. Speed loaders.
I didn't say that.
Speed loaders, multi-tools, Right in the Rain notebooks, and the ever-present toilet paper because that's way more important than 90% of the stuff I carry in my kit
You
anyways.
blew that Boy Scout away when he's like, "Where's the toilet paper? Right here."
Right here.
It's like, ooh.
And then I have a Tactical Tailor munitions pouch, which I run a Tornado in, right here. Sling, MS3 sling. On the back, since we've already gotten a couple questions about what back panels we run, this guy right here is a Plat Attack Echo Pack.
Nice.
Super nice. It's from Australia. Molly's on. It has 3 different exit holes in it for hydration, comms, wiring. I use it for HPA, obviously, as well as water. It'll hold a 3-liter bladder and a 90 cubic inch tank with an SLP regulator on it. And then on the outside,
With a bunch of other crap stuffed in there too.
with a bunch of other crap. As you can see, it expands. It's empty right now, so it's kind of loose, but it'll expand out real big. And then on the back, I have a Blue Force Gear triple mag pouch with 3 mags that are just reserves or buddy mags or whatever. all in all, I love this plate carrier. I've been running it for a year now. A year. I have no plans to replace it. Usually I go through a new gear setup about once a year. I have no plans to replace this. You can find these used. I got this used for about $120. So you can find these used for a decent price. Oh, and then, I forgot. Also on the inside of the cummerbund, I have Cry Precision. I got Cry. I got Cry Precision.
How much did you pay for those?
$25.
For two.
For two of them. They're embidder pouches. They're comms pouches. So what you do is you run these in between. So when you run your cummerbund, it goes over top. Overall, I really like this plate carrier, though. I've been running it for a year. I have no plans on replacing it. And to be honest with you, if I was going to build another plate carrier setup, I would just buy another one of these plate carriers and build it from scratch. So I'd have 2 setups with the same plate carrier. Because I wholeheartedly think this is probably one of the nicest plate carriers I have ever used. And I've used a lot of plate carriers. A lot. So, MS3 Sling. Yeah, I like it. Super sweet. I think on that note, we think we're going to roll.
Yeah. If you guys want us to do operator videos,
if you guys want us to do more gear videos of like our stuff, like we can review our actual plate carriers and stuff. I'll actually do an actual video where I lay this all out and do it the right way instead of doing it like I'm doing it right now. That's up to you guys if you want. Let us know. Anthony, so this has been...
I'm being childish. Matthew.
Saffron.
And my name's Van Anthony. Remember, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat. Put questions down in the doobly-doo. Ask questions wherever we post this video. Anyways, thanks for stopping by, guys. Talk to you later.
See ya.
Tacos.
Where?